It's just because I really want to share my story with you. And this first chapter is called My First Miscarriage. A person can grieve many different things, such as the end of a life lived well or one full of regret that did not turn out as planned. The act of letting go of the past and moving into the future is a difficult for creatures of habit because there's a fear of the unknown, which can be viewed through a lens of hopelessness or optimism. I personally prefer the latter because it opens the door to dream again. I had my first miscarriage in 2020, as if that year couldn't get any worse. Those old and willing enough to admit would remember that year as the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, a year of financial instability, political rivalry, government insufficiency, and death. Lots and lots of death. I don't want to talk about it more than that. It was a very hard, very difficult, very traumatic time for many, and I don't want to linger on the thought more than necessary. I don't want to give it more recognition than that crapload of a year deserves. But it was an unforeseen circumstance, or an unprecedented time, I believe was the adopted phrase, although those words were casually thrown about more than I would have liked. Maybe the phrase annoyed me so much because it made me feel like maybe, in fact, something could have been done, or at least more than what was currently being done. Deep down in my heart, I wanted to have hope. I wanted to believe that such events could have unfolded in a different way. If only we had the right resources, if only enough people acted, but unfortunately that was not how things wound up. And it seemed like death was all around me.